Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar out of the pistol. Chased out to his right. Finds his fullback. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. Lamar's going to keep this one. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Jackson keeping it himself. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Henry on the option. Fights his way through a tackle. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock picks up 9 on the play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Still some room at the 20. And he's all the way up to the 29-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Staying with Walker. Again, he hits the 2nd level. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
1st and 10, Darnold. Downfield, and finds Shaheed. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense is set. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Makes the catch. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Walker reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. LeJohntay Westert to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Nick Emanwari. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it at the 30. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Lamar throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Jackson trying to sneak it. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
Working from his end zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Completed over the middle. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. Cuts it to the right sideline. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First down. First and 10 at the
From the gun, Darnold. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they face second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this one is launched downfield. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Fits it through the middle. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get their first point to this game just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. He has room past the 25. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Myers' kick is good, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Here goes, set.
To throw. Here's Darnold. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now.
Set. No waiting. Ready. Set.
Here's Darnold. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. Connection made to Shaheed. Which is a gain of 3 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
3 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Darnold now to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Now Darnold off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And
What'd you say, Mensch?
Excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
This is Walker on 2nd. Has a hole left, room to run. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Jason Myers to kick
Here's
off
Myers
fourth
now to
down.
handle the kickoff. Here's Wester on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
You want to see the picture?
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Lockett isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks take over at the 44-yard line following the turnover. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Go!
Design quarterback run here. Shoots away from one. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Now Darnold. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start their fourth quarter. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Red 80. Here we go, son. No 80. Hey, son.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. No place to go. Ravens take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
An 8-yard loss brings up fourth down.
Red 80. Hey, son.
Now Darnold, 4th down. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
On the draw, it's Walker. Here's a design run. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw.
I'm probably back.
They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Here's Darnold to throw. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Third and long. Here's Darnold.
I forced it.
Nate Wiggins has got it.
I forced it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Has it downfield, working the left. Big man's showing up the yards. Mark Andrews. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Well, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down, so back to the drawing board they go for second.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
We go set.
They're going to pass it here. Sends this to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's good.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Second and 10. Darnold. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Darnold and the Seahawks getting set to try for 2. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
Wallace with a return here. Shoves him off. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Lamar now from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Roquan Smith with the pick. Will bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return. So it's a win for the Seahawks. They did their part.